I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV. We are here at Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona, and I am speaking with Adam Stein from SAP. How are you today, sir?
Tony, very good. Thank you. Nice to see you today.
It's great to see you today, too. SAP, fantastic name within the industry. We've had a chance, bnetTV's had a chance to speak with multiple SAP people over the course of the years. However, this is your very first Mobile World Congress, so congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. It's great to be at Mobile World Congress 2013.
What do you think?
Incredible to see the forest of mobility that has cropped up around the initial seed that was planted some 15 years ago in the mobile space. And to see the trees grow, all the different applications growing in the industry, it's phenomenal.
You know, it's pretty wild to see this conference from where it came from to where it is today and the ecosystem as a whole. I mean, I say this time and time again, but wow, technology touches every aspect of our lives.
Every aspect completely. I mean, I have applications that my wife and I use for sharing trip information. We share a calendar for the kids. And at work, the thousands of business applications that are being used for productivity are absolutely phenomenal.
So tell us what's new with SAP Mobility.
So SAP Mobility is really addressing so many of the issues that the CIOs haven't been able to address. Mobility has a lot of issues like shadow IT, where they don't know the applications and the process that the workers are using, and they really need to know. They need to know about security, applications, how that connects, and there's all these different computing devices that are sharing information that they don't even see, and that's where the Internet of Things and M2M comes in.
Do you think that the original intent of reducing OpEx numbers and giving employees the idea of having their own device, the BYOD concept, spawned an entire new portion to the ecosystem and expanded it to what we're seeing now?
I think it's a means to no end. And, you know, people say a means to an end. I think it's a means to no end, because if you look at the seed that's there with people bringing their own devices, that isn't really what they care about. It's the applications that are running on the device. The device is a conduit. Those applications, whether I'm traveling and I have my trip receipts and I can capture them all, or I keep my personal information here and I can access it when I'm in Spain or in the UK or in Italy or Japan, that's what people really want. The productivity gains are really huge.
So let's dive into some of the SAP structures that you've got that are helping the CIOs do what they need to do.
Great. So when you look at application management and content management and mobile security, that's helping the CIO run a business securely and at scale. So if they have 1,000 workers and it goes to 5,000 workers, how do they allow people to bring their own devices and use the devices that they provide seamlessly inside the organization with the applications, whether they're on a laptop, a tablet, or a phone?
So is this a module that runs separately outside of other SAP systems, or is it all part and parcel at that point?
It can be either, really. The great thing about this is you have a car in front of you, and the car has various pieces.
Let's talk about this car.
Right? You've got various pieces of the car. So you can get the tires from one manufacturer, the car body from another manufacturer, yet they all work together as a system. So if you look at systems, this is what SAP is great at. They're great at mobile systems, and that car is an example of a mobile system. It has pieces that need to work together. It has an inventory. It has a computer on board, probably. So you have all the different aspects that need to work together, and this is exactly what SAP is doing with mobility. There's a flagship name that Gartner's put out called Enterprise Mobility Management, or EMM. So if you look at putting all the pieces together for the mobile workforce, enterprise mobility management is a big part of what the workforce needs, what the CIO needs to do to address application, security, and content in the enterprise.
And I would imagine the governance, the corporate compliance, the audit, the auditing of the information systems are all there to work with.
Yeah, I mean, that's very important. If you look at SAP, they have more than 200,000 large customers globally. They're growing rapidly. We have 60,000 employees. We actually internally developed a product to help them manage content recently for governance. So our board wanted the ability to share that content in a very secure fashion. We productized that, our CIO did, and put it together in such a way that 11,000 workers inside of SAP are using a new product for managing mobile content, and it's a product we're announcing here at Mobile World Congress this week.
Okay, so you've announced it. Is it available? It'll
be available next month. It's called SAP Mobile Documents.
Okay, and obviously works well, right into the SAP systems. Standalone as well, though?
Yes, available standalone or integrated as part of the car right in front of you.
That's actually, cut there for a second. I have an itch that's killing me. That's part of the car. It's all right. That's okay. What else do you want me to ask? You betcha. Okay, all right. And let's talk about some latest news.
So some of the latest news, when you look at the overall enterprise mobility management, that's a step in what the enterprises are going to need. If you think of the car again in front of you, that car is communicating back to a race pit. Well, there's pieces of the car that are constantly sharing information back and forth and monitoring each other. And that machine-to-machine interaction is very important to what's happening in the industry, because it's not just the mobile phones and the tablets and the computers that are communicating, it's device to device. And being able to control the information and share that information in a real-time fashion to get the analytics ties into what's called machine-to-machine in the industry. Another announcement that we made this week at Mobile World Congress is with Ericsson. So that's very important, because if you look at what Ericsson can bring to the back-end infrastructure of machine-to-machine, they control many of the world's largest industrial complexes. So those industrial complexes, let's say an oil refinery, you want to be able to share that information from an oil refinery back to a control room in the oil refinery. But you don't want to have people go out with smartphones or tablets to do that. You want the actual oil refinery machinery mobilely computing, or connecting rather, back to that central room. So that machine-to-machine interaction allows the system to take a real-time approach to what's needed to control the enterprise or to control that utility or manufacturing.
Congratulations on both those announcements. SAP is a fantastic name within this industry, very top of the list, and congratulations on your very first Mobile World Congress.
Thank you very much. We're nice talking with you.
I've been speaking with Adam Stein of SAP Mobility here at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona for 2013. I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV.